Howdy guys, it's your boy Menapolee here again, yet another amazing episode. Guys, it's a wrap for me on the West African road trip. If you're just joining me for the first time, my name is Mena. I'm a traveler. I travel the world. Been to 17 different countries, but recently I just did 12 West African countries in 5 months. Did Benin Republic, Togo, Ghana, Burkina Faso, Mali, Senegal, Gambia, Guinea, Conakry, Guinea-Bissau, Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Cote d'Ivoire, right? Yeah, so that's 12 countries in 5 months. And one of the biggest questions I keep getting from people is, oh man, I want to relocate. What country can I go to? Which country is best for me to actually go to? In this video, I'll be answering that question. I'll be breaking it down into 7 different categories. Number one, cost of living. So in each of these countries, I'll talk about the cost of living, like accommodation, transportation, food. I'll also be talking about like weather. How is the weather? How is the temperature generally. Then also I'll be talking about how I got there, the mode of transition I used to actually get to this place, and of course what kind of business succeeds in these places, at least to the best of my knowledge, right? I'll be giving you guys to the best of my knowledge based on how much time I spent there and what I observe in that place. But I will advise you guys, if you want to go to any country, the best way, just go there just 3 months or a month. You can spend a month there just to observe, ask questions, so you can get a better understanding of what the country looks like. So let me start this way. I visited 12 West African countries using 2 documents. So you need only 2 documents in West Africa. You don't need a visa. You need your passport and you need your yellow fever card. Your yellow fever card is like a vaccine you get to certify that you don't have, I think, yellow fever. So you need those 2 documents to actually travel through West Africa. No visa required, and each of these countries can give you up to 30 days, sometimes even 60 days to stay in all of these countries. So those are the 2 documents you need. You get to live there for free depending on how much time they give you while you are entering the country. All right, so let's start properly. The first country I visited was Benin Republic from Ghana. Before I continue, I'm currently at my parents' place here in Nigeria. It's a very wonderful village setup. It's calm, it's cool. So whenever I come back from a trip, I like to look at this. Whenever I come back from a trip, I like to come here to just get my head cleared. So I just want to sit down here so I can give you guys proper details of my journey. Oh boy. All right. So let's start with Benin Republic. Right, we'll talk about cost of living in Benin Republic. All right, so I stayed in Benin Republic for a few days, but I've been to Benin Republic about 3 times now. I have a friend who is currently living there. She has relocated there completely. She's staying there for almost 4 years. Now, in terms of cost of living in Benin Republic, let's start with this. Benin Republic uses the currency CFA. CFA is the currency that francophone countries use. Benin Republic is a francophone country, so they use the currency called CFA. Now the CFA is on the high side, right? It's much more expensive compared to the naira. So for example, $1 in Nigeria is currently 1,360 in Nigeria. $1 in CFA is around 500 CFA. Around 500 CFA. Yeah. So the CFA right now is better than the Nigerian naira. So when you have 1,000 CFA or 500 CFA, when you come into Nigeria, you get more cash for your money. So the CFA is quite high. So that should tell you that if you are coming from Nigeria into Benin Republic, the cost of living is going to be on the high side, because transportation, every motorbike you enter would probably be charging you from one point to the other, will probably be charging you 500 CFA, minimum, from one destination to the other. Sometimes you can get lower, 400, 300, depending on how you negotiate, but generally it's around 500 CFA if you want to move around. So imagine just entering a motorbike and you are paying 500 CFA. That is $1 just to move from point A to point B. In Nigeria here, motorbikes is like less than $1, 500 naira. That is around 0.25 cents or 0.3 cents. So cost of living in terms of transportation is quite of the high side if you're coming from a country like Nigeria into Benin Republic. In terms of food is also on the high side compared to Nigeria. When I say on the high side, if you're coming from a weaker currency into that place, food is on the high side. A plate of food in a local restaurant typically will cost you 500 sefa to 1,000 sefa. So that's about $1 to $2. In naira, that's about 3,000 naira, a plate of food. Of course, accommodation is also on the high side. You could get a 2-bedroom apartment. Monthly, you could be paying, if I'm not mistaken, between 3,000 to 4,000 sefa a month. So if you do that calculation, so just go use your calculator, calculate 3,000 sefa, 4,000 sefa. You can see that's on the high side compared to Nigeria. By the time you calculate that for a year, and I'm even saying that's even a very cheap accommodation because there are much more expensive accommodation there. What kind of businesses works in Benin Republic? Well, for Benin Republic, when I got there, I saw a lot of Nigerians in Benin Republic. I saw a lot of businesses there, but nothing out of the ordinary. So the Nigerians I saw there, of course, you guys know that the Igbo guys, they are there in the big markets, selling clothes, selling food stuff, selling electronics, and what have you. So these guys are just in the marketplace selling all of these things. So as a Nigerian, you want to do food, you will have a lot of Nigerians there who would buy your food. That is, you are cooking local food. That would something that will sell while you are there. Benin Republic is a very small population, so whatever you want to do and you're thinking of scaling is going to be very limited. And of course, remember that they speak French in Benin Republic, so if you're an English speaking person, it's going to be very difficult for you to adapt. But one of the best things about Benin Republic is that apart from the French, which is the downside of staying there, if you're a Nigerian or if you're someone coming from an English speaking country and you want to stay there, not in an English speaking country, maybe Ghana or Nigeria wants to go to Benin Republic, is good because Benin Republic is the closest to Nigeria. You can easily cross the border and you get to Badagry, get your stuff, go back to Benin Republic, right? So you have close proximity to Nigeria. You don't have to go too far out of Nigeria, So on a scale of 1 to 10, well, let me not even do that scale, but I will just tell you guys, just pick your country. With all the facts I've given to you, you can go there and stay for a month and see if it's somewhere you want to stay, right? So guys, I'm going to be brushing through all the 12 countries, so I'll be giving you guys all the pros and cons. So whatever you like, just let me know and you can go there. Now the next country is Togo. I didn't spend a lot of time in Togo, but what I would say is Togo is still as expensive as Benin Republic. They use CFA because it's a francophone country. Cost of living is also the same. All right, but I don't really like Togo so much. It's a small country. There's no really big business opportunity there apart from the markets there. The population is small, but one of the things I noticed about these countries is Benin Republic has 24 hours electricity. Togo has 24 hours electricity. So that's something you can consider when you want to move there. But they have very, very beautiful beach. Very beautiful beach. The longest beach I have seen in West Africa. Very beautiful beach. So Togo is beautiful in terms of the beaches that they have. So but I wouldn't want to stay in Togo because I didn't really like it so much, but that's my opinion. You can go there and check it out. Number 3 is Ghana. The next country after Togo is Ghana. Ghana, I would say, is very, very similar to Nigeria in so many ways. Cost of living is very, very similar to Nigeria in so many ways. In Ghana, they use cedis. That is their currency. The exchange rates out, you guys should probably check that out. But Ghana, let me just quickly do that. So in Ghana, $1 in Ghanaian, $1 is 11 cedis in Ghana, almost even 12 cedis in Ghana. $1 in Nigeria is around 1,360 right now. As I'm recording this video, this is July of 2026. Yeah, so now Ghana is quite similar with Nigeria, like I said. Cost of living, transportation, you can get anywhere with less than 1,000 naira or 5 cedis. 5 cedis generally takes you almost anywhere in Ghana. 16 cedis is the max if you are coming from outside Ghana. Food is very affordable. You can get Nigerian food, you can get other countries' local food, in Ghana. Accommodation, like I said, is the same with Nigeria. So accommodation you can find with 1 million naira, 1.5 million, 2 million naira, you get very good accommodation in Ghana, right? You can calculate that into cities. What else? Yeah, so Ghana is a lovely place. It's the population is good. It's a good place for any kind of business. You want to do tech, you want to do agriculture, you want to do just normal trading in clothes, in electronics. Ghana gives you that opportunity because it has the population to be able to accommodate all of that. Personally, if I was going to leave Nigeria and go to another country, my first choice would be Ghana because it's closest to home. They speak English. You don't have to worry about how to adapt. You can get their resident permits for cheap. I'm not sure about the amount, but the last time I made inquiry was around $700, but I'm not sure. You can confirm. Yeah, so Ghana is very, very good. They have almost 24 hours electricity. I remember staying on the outskirts of Ghana for like 7 days, and power only went out maybe twice at night, and it was restored in a few hours. So I never had issues with electricity. But the only challenge, not necessarily a challenge, one of the things I noticed about Ghana is internet is expensive compared to Nigeria. Internet is quite expensive. Their Coca-Cola is also on the high side. In Nigeria, you can find Coca-Cola for like 500 naira. That is around 0.3 cents. In Ghana, a bottle of Coke costs around $1. Sometimes maybe 8 cents. 8 cents or 80 cents. Sorry, 80 cents, 90 cents. Yeah, so that's it for Ghana. Ghana is a wonderful place. If you want to stay there, you can easily go there. How can you get to Ghana? There is a direct bus from Lagos, Nigeria to Ghana for maybe $90 or $80. That's around 80,000 naira, 90,000 naira, 100,000 naira. You get to Ghana from Nigeria directly. Now, the next country I went to was Burkina Faso. A lot of people were asking me, oh, is Burkina Faso good? Is Burkina Faso a great place? Burkina Faso is a growing economy. Is it a good place for business? Yes, I saw a lot of business opportunity in Burkina Faso. In agriculture, in infrastructure, housing, transportation, a lot of opportunity in Burkina Faso, right? One of the challenges I had in Burkina Faso was the weather. Burkina Faso was very, very hot. It gets up to like 39 degrees, 40 degrees, to the point where if you are staying in the house, if you don't have air condition, the fan that will be blowing you is very, very hot. So if you are not used to that, you can actually go crazy, So because of that, personally, I can't stay in Burkina Faso because of the weather. Personally, if I don't have air condition, I won't stay. The mode of transportation in Burkina Faso only recently introduced the bus, the BRT buses, which it moves almost everywhere. But the problem with the buses is that if you do not understand French, it will be very difficult for you to understand the schedule of the bus and how you can move, how you can meet them. But if you can use the buses in Burkina Faso, it is extremely affordable. Like I said, Burkina Faso is a French-speaking country, so if you speak English, you'll find it difficult integrating there. So transportation is very affordable. The mode of transportation, usually when you go there, people usually have their own motorbikes. Nigeria will call it Okada, but motorbikes, right? That is the way people move around. Almost everyone has a motorbike. If you don't have a motorbike, you would find it difficult moving around Burkina Faso. So that is an investment you have to consider. In terms of accommodation, it's quite affordable to stay in Burkina Faso. You could get cheap accommodation, 1 room, 1 bedroom, toilet and kitchen is like 5,000 CFA. 1 bedroom, and you can, anywhere you rent it, you have 24 hours electricity, and you can easily access major places in Burkina Faso because you have your motorbike, right? So it's very affordable. 5,000 CFA in a year, that's around 50,000 CFA, which is that's like 50,000 CFA is like $100, $150 for 1 bedroom, so it's quite cheap on that end. What kind of businesses works there? Like I said, Burkina Faso is a growing economy, so there are so many businesses that you can do. For example, I saw a shortage of eggs in Burkina Faso. Shortage of eggs. There are some days you go and look for egg, which is called if in French. You go and look for egg, 2 days, 3 days, you won't find eggs there. So you can fill that gap with poultries, layers, laying eggs. Their refuse, how they dispose of their refuse. That's also a business opportunity there. Transportation is a big opportunity there. People use motorbikes, so getting from point A to point B, people don't even find it difficult moving without the bus. So yeah, so there are so many opportunities there. Infrastructure, housing. People are looking for houses in Burkina Faso. You can do that there. So yeah, it's a good economy. The country is growing. The president is trying to create an enabling environment for people. You can try it out. Mali, on the other hand, right now Mali is a good country. Bamako is beautiful. I was shocked when I got to Mali, what I saw in Bamako. Right, it's not a bush, it's not a tent people are staying in. It's actually a very beautiful place you can stay in. Although there's still a bit of insecurity in Mali, outside Bamako is not that safe. So only in Bamako. So for now, people that are doing, I met Nigerians in Mali that are really crying because of the insecurity in Mali. A lot of businesses in Bamako, Nigerians that I saw that they said their goods find it difficult getting in. But before I left, that was sorted out because the president actually placed military in major areas to ensure that goods are able to move from point A to point B and get into the country. So people in Mali they're getting back on their feet. So Mali is a fantastic country, beautiful country, but it's kind of hot as well, just like Burkina Faso. The weather is around 40 degrees, crazy weather. You won't be able to sleep if you don't have air condition. If you're coming from a place like Nigeria. Senegal, Senegal is amazing. Senegal, I didn't tell you, Burkina Faso is a francophone country. Mali is francophone. Senegal is also a francophone country. Senegal is actually one of the best countries I have stayed in. They have community, they have this communal living going on there. Stayed with a family, the Keita family, with his wife, Astu, his daughter, Rocky. Lovely child, lovely family. Senegal has 24 hours electricity, has good water, has good road networks. It's one of the most beautiful countries that I've been in West Africa. They use CFA in Senegal. Cost of transportation is quite affordable because they have like the train that connects some major points from the city center to like the suburbs, right? So they have their train that helps them, and it's very, very affordable to use the train. Most people use the train, so it's quite affordable there. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So it's quite affordable to actually use the train in Senegal. Accommodation is also the same with Burkina Faso. No, not the same. Accommodation is quite on the high side in Senegal. For a 1 bedroom or a 2 bedroom, you can actually get, it goes up to like $10,000 a month, up to 7,000, 8,000, 5,000, depending on the quality of the accommodation, right? It rises very, very high. But Senegal is lovely. Senegal is amazing. I would love to stay in Senegal because it's a beautiful place, very highly touristic country. A lot of people come to Senegal and stay there. Yeah, so that's that for Senegal. Now for the Gambia, I got a lot of inquiries about Gambia. Oh man, I want to stay in Gambia. Oh man, I want to live in Gambia. What can I do? What does it take to live in Gambia? Apart from Ghana, Gambia is probably the second country any English-speaking country person will want to go to, because in Gambia is affordable, transportation is cheap, food is cheap. I don't know what else to say. Accommodation is very affordable in Gambia. Like with 5,000, they use Dalasi in Gambia. 5,000 Dalasi. That will give you. Is it 5,000? Yeah, up to 5,000 or 10,000 Dalasi. I'm not sure about the cost, but it's very, very affordable. It's just like you are staying in Nigeria or in Burkina Faso. Very, very affordable. You can get 1 room, you can get 2 rooms. Yes, I remember in Gambia, a friend of mine rented a 2 bedroom, a very, very beautiful 2 bedroom, POP, good kitchen, and all of that, for $7,000 a month. $7,000 a month. You know, that is actually very, 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 very affordable. So let me see, 7,000 Gambian Dalasi. I'm just trying to do a calculation. So $7,000 for 2 bedroom is like $94 in Gambia. $94. So, and that's for a 2 bedroom flat. So a year you would know how much you are paying. So that money actually helps you. You know, when you stay in Gambia, anywhere you stay in Gambia, anywhere you get accommodation in, you can easily access the city center. Transportation is very, very affordable. No, very, very little traffic in Gambia. what kind of business works in Gambia? When I was in Gambia, I met a lot of Nigerians who are doing spare part business, food business, catering business. Um, one big opportunity in Gambia is transportation. There is no Uber, there is no Bolt. They use local taxi. So if you want to come into that area, you can fill it up. Another opportunity in Gambia is the leisure. Gambians love enjoyment. They have their beaches that they go to almost every day. So if you can cover the aspect of leisure, they have very little places to visit for entertainment. So you can come in that area, cover that aspect, and you would really, really have an amazing time there in the Gambia. So that is my experience in the Gambia. Then from Gambia, I moved to Guinea Guinea-Bissau. I didn't spend much time in Guinea-Bissau, but Guinea-Bissau is a very fantastic country. Was it Guinea-Bissau I went to first? Yes, Bissau. They speak French as well. They speak French. Lovely country, beautiful country. I can't give you much details there because I spent less than 3 days there. Cost of living is very affordable as well because I used the transportation, local taxi. It was quite affordable. I could move from point A to point B very easily. Food, affordable as well. That's the best I can say about that. From Guinea-Bissau, I went to Conakry. Conakry is a Portuguese-speaking country. Portuguese. You don't want to stay there. It's difficult learning French. Now you want to go into learning Portuguese. Okay. So you want to go and start learning Portuguese, right? It's going to be quite difficult for you. What else? From Conakry, I now moved to Sierra Leone. Now Sierra Leone is a different story. Sierra Leone has the history of Sierra Leone. There's a lot of it. They have a very close connection with Nigeria. I don't know how, but the history, they have a shared history with Nigeria. A lot of Sierra Leoneans are Nigerians, right? Sierra Leone, affordable place, beautiful, nice place. They have a lot of hills. I saw a lot of Nigerians doing business there, selling in their markets. I'll show you guys some of those highlights in this video. Some of the Nigerians I met in Sierra Leone, what they said about Sierra Leone. So you will love it there if you want to go to Sierra Leone. It's another good place to stay. In terms of aesthetics, I don't really like the view so much in Sierra Leone, like the environment, but it's not a bad place to stay, I won't lie. There are some places you would go to. If you can pay premium, you'll get a very good accommodation, a very nice neighborhood. From Sierra Leone, I then moved to I moved to Liberia. I didn't spend much time in Liberia, so I can't give you much details in Liberia. All I can tell you is transportation is cheap. They have a lot of motorbikes that can take you from point A to point B. The same thing with Sierra Leone. In Sierra Leone, they use leones. In Liberia, they use more of dollar than their local currency. They have Liberian dollar and they have US dollar. When I went to the banks, I got US dollar in Liberia. Then you can now exchange that for Liberian dollar while you use it for transaction in their markets for your daily business. From Liberia, I went to Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire is one of the most beautiful. Abidjan, I said in Abidjan, one of the most beautiful cities in West Africa. Very beautiful, very, very beautiful. 24 hours electricity, food is nice, roads are great, businesses, guys, you can do almost anything in Cote d'Ivoire. Although it's a very developed country, so you have to be very, very strategic in your entry when you are going into business there. So I stopped my journey in Cote d'Ivoire and then I returned back to Nigeria. So if you have more questions, just go to the comment section. I might not have covered a lot for you guys, but I just want to say that my time in West Africa was amazing. I had an amazing time, great time. Met a lot of lovely people, met a lot of fantastic people, and I must say that I do not regret any of my experiences. I love every country, I love every people. So I'm going to be showing you guys some of the highlights of what some of these people said in these countries. The people I met in Liberia, Sierra Leone, people I met in Liberia, people I met in Gambia. These are some of the things that they said. So watch the video to the end. Thank you so much for being with me. Let's go. This is Hair King. This is the Hair King right here. I think this is good, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you. Met your brother, amazing guy, amazing man. So please, what is your name?
Yeah, my business is in Hair King Enterprises.
Air King Enterprise. Can they, first of all, before we go into your business, is Air King found on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook?
It's found on TikTok. Near the gate.
On TikTok?
Yes.
Okay, Air King, just HAIR King.
Yes.
On TikTok.
On TikTok, then _645.
_645. All right, guys, I'm currently in Sierra Leone. This is PZ. It's a big market in somewhere around Lumley. Am I correct?
No,
Sorry,
PZ.
somewhere PZ in Freetown.
Yes.
In Freetown. Okay. Now I'm with Air King, guys. This is the famous Air King, and this is his shop. Very huge shop here, and all you see around me is hair, guys. Hair, and this man is good at what he does. Sir, you are a Nigerian and you are here in Sierra Leone. How many years have you been in Sierra Leone?
Oh, I think I've spent like 5 years.
Let me close the door. Sorry.
Close that door for us.
5 years
Yes.
in Sierra Leone.
Yes.
And were you doing this business in Nigeria before you came here?
Yes. That's the business I've been doing since 2018.
2018.
2008.
2008.
Yes.
So more than almost 19 years.
Roughly, yes.
19 years doing hair. Why did you decide to come to? Okay, before I want to talk about Sierra Leone, why did you start hair business? Decide to go into hair business?
Oh, because when we are small, most of the times my mom used to go and plant her hair. Maybe sometimes every week or every 2 weeks she'll be like, oh, let me go and make my hair. You see, and that time we know that my dad used to complain, this woman every time he wants to make your hair, like she used to demand for a lot of money. You see, so that was where I started knowing that, oh, this thing, there is money there. Okay. And as time goes on, I find out that this is what some ladies are into. So if you want to look good, you have to
buy hair.
You see, so I just think about that. I say, oh, it's like this business will be a kind of good business to me. So as time goes on, I found out that one of my uncle is doing the business in Lagos. That time we were staying at Onitsha. So I said, okay. I told my mom that, oh, this my uncle that is selling this here in Lagos, that I would like to go and be under him, to go and learn the business.
How old were you by this time?
By then?
Yes.
I think 16 to 17.
And you don't get the mind, say you won't go south?
Now, there's no money now, so you got for...
Okay.
If you but I know,
yeah.
There's no money. Anything money, you have to focus on that.
Yeah. So you went to serve your uncle?
I went to serve the man, so he now settled me. So I now started my own. Gradually, small.
In Lagos, said in Lagos?
Yes, in Lagos. But then we were selling this attachment, not hair like this. So we're selling attachment. So as time goes on, I found out that the big girls, they like hair more than attachment. So I said, now let me just switch to this.
So did you switch here in Sierra Leone or you switched to Lagos?
I switched in Lagos.
So what was the difference? What happened that made you leave Lagos for this with doing this business?
What happened is that though we were making sales there, people were coming, they are buying, but I was having some set of customers that is from here. From
Sierra Leone?
Yes. So when they come, they will be like, oh, how much is this? I will tell them. They will be like, they will speak their language. I don't know, I don't understand what they are speaking. So they will be like, wow, the price is good. So they will buy, then they will leave. Small time they will come again. So one day they now told me that, oh, this guy, why don't you go down to Sierra Leone and open this business? That should be maybe around 2017 to 2018, 2016 to 2018. So that was when they started telling me this.
Okay.
So I said, when they tell me, I will be like, oh, I'm comfortable here, so why am I going down to Sierra Leone and all? So to be a kind of stress to me. So they keep on telling me. So one day I said, let me just make a research on what they are telling me. And already my brothers, some of my brothers, they were staying
They were here.
Yes. But they are not selling here, they are selling other things. So I'll be like, oh, let me just think about this. Let me even travel down to this place
and see what it's like.
Yes. So I traveled down to this place to 18. I came for a visit. So along there, I just make my research, move around the town, ask questions, go to people's shops. I couldn't find something like this then. So then I asked prices and all. They told me. So I now went back. So after then, I started thinking of
coming to Sierra Leone. So you saw a huge gap in the market that nobody was feeling.
Yes,
so your business was very, very strategic coming into Sierra Leone.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay.
So now you've been here for 5 years. Tell me, what is the advantages of doing business here in Sierra Leone compared to Nigeria?
The advantage is one, lesser stress. I will just call it lesser stress.
Okay.
You know. Then here you can see people come and buy, and this profit of a thing. You know, here people that is selling the product, they are not much.
They are not much. Okay.
So even if the turn up is not that much, but the profit is a little bit higher, right? So, but in Nigeria, you know, people will come, but you just sell with a little
margin.
But here, at least you can add up a little.
Yeah.
So the profit here is more bigger than the one
in Nigeria.
And the stress again, the safety and the stress is lesser stress here than Nigeria.
Nobody is disturbing you for shop dues. Even if they are, it's very simple.
You know,
so just general stress.
Balogun market, before you enter Mandelas, before you enter Balogun first, you know the problem.
Yeah.
All those Yoruba, money there, all those people.
They go stress you.
It's not easy. Traffic and all.
Yeah.
Agboro problem, Lagos problem.
Yeah.
That one, I don't like that too much stress.
Yeah. So do you still have your branch over there in Nigeria?
Yes.
But now I've told guys, this is the biggest hair seller in Sierra Leone. The biggest, really, because he has other branches.
Of course.
You know, other branches. You know, so I think you have customers. All right. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
all right. So, sir, I want to ask you one question. What is the advice you would give to young people out there who are afraid of leaving leaving Nigeria to, you know, venture out and try out other markets?
You need to make move. The advice is that don't just think that for several things that you're doing that you're satisfied and you're okay with that. Once you see that this thing that I'm doing maybe it's not going the way you think, because then I was doing the business, it was going, but it's not going to my own expectation.
The way you expect,
so there is something that I was expecting, then I'm not getting it. Like it's taking much time for me to get there. So that was why I even think of expanding.
Okay.
So as long as you want to expand, you
can still look beyond
you don't
the
need
country.
to be on a place. You need to move around. Even as now as I'm still thinking of going to another place.
Gambia is a good place. I don't know if you've considered Gambia.
Gambia is it not a French country?
No, it's English.
It's English?
Yeah, still in West Africa. You can still go there. Check the market. It's somewhere I think people would love, because when I was there, this business wasn't popular. It's not popular, and I'm just coming from there like a month now.
Is it a Muslim country?
Yes, Muslim. The hair might be, but some kind of girls. So Gambia is a touristic country. A lot of tourists come, so you can still go and do your feasibility study. Because I spoke with a lot of Nigerians there, doing the same way you see Nigerians, the same way you see Nigerians
have
there.
Have you been to Kigali?
I've been to Kigali, Rwanda. So it's a good business too. Here in Rwanda, very good, bro. Rwanda even too sweet.
That is where I'm even planning to go. Maybe next
bro.
Let me just go.
Rwanda, Nairobi.
Exactly.
Gambia is not as up to those two places, anyways. But Rwanda is a very good place.
That's where I'm even looking up to.
You don't go there before?
I want to go maybe next month or next 2 months.
I won't go there again. I won't go there because I was there last year. But I will be in Nairobi very soon. I think get your contact. Just anytime you want me to just go help you check somewhere.
Okay.
Just let me know. So I better go check this side. Make I just see how the environment be. I'll go show you. If you want me to even talk to people, say make you even know as it be. I can help you talk to them. Send you the video, make you see. You understand?
Okay.
So my brother, just walk me through some of the hair you have, the prices. You know, if someone wants to reach out to you, all of those things. So can we go through the prices?
Yeah, there's no problem.
All right, so let's go.
So let's just start with this. This is your Pixie coin.
Okay.
This is Pixie coin, SDD Pixie coin, 5x5 units.
Okay.
This one here is just going for like 3,500.
Sierra Leone, Leones.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is kinky calls, 20 inches.
Okay.
Kinky calls, you can still get it for 3.5.
3.5.
This one 3.5 as well. Then the bone straight. We have bone straight.
This is what they call bone straight. All this hair.
Yes. Vietnam bone straight. You can see.
What did they want to use Nigerian boys? See shaggy.
This one now.
Yes.
You can get like 8 inches for 2,500. Then 10 inches for 2,700.
Okay.
Then 12 inches for 3,000. 14 inches for 3.5. And so on and so forth. So we have it in different lengths. Different colors.
Okay. Which one is Brazilian hair?
Brazilian hair is not.
It's not here.
No, it's here, but it's a kind of old name.
So they don't. What's the new name now? This one is higher than Brazilian hair.
Yes.
So when Brazilian hair come out, what was so unique about it?
It's just as same as this one now.
Yes.
Because this one is the reigning one now.
Yeah.
This one is bone straight.
Bone straight.
If you ask a lady now, they will tell you bone straight.
Bone straight. Okay.
Because this is the current one that is reigning.
Okay.
Now.
Okay.
Brazilian hair is something like this.
Oh, okay.
It's something like this.
Makes sense.
You see? So this bone strainer is higher than
Brazilian hair.
this Brazilian hair now.
Okay.
So we'll have them as well. Still have these ones.
Okay.
Still have bounce. Sorry, mommy.
Sorry, pardon.
You still have these ones.
These are called bounce.
Yes.
Because of the coily nature.
Yes. It's
Okay.
a layered bounce.
Okay. Makes sense. So this
so
is
anything that I want in hair,
Yeah.
you have it.
and you can do exports, you can
Exactly.
sell in large quantities,
Exactly.
whatever anybody wants you can deliver.
Yeah.
So can we get your details, like the business WhatsApp, because that's what people want to. I also add the country code plus, I think it's plus two.
Plus 232.
Okay, so with plus 232, then what is the number so they can reach out to you guys directly?
Okay, plus 232 99721542.
Okay, can we get that again?
232 99721542.
Okay.
So that's the WhatsApp number.
WhatsApp. All right, guys. I'm so excited. I'm here with Hair King Enterprise. Guys, anything you want about hair, you guys watch from the US, you watch from the UK. You don't want to, of course, if you're coming to Africa, you want to get your hair, right?
Any kind of hair.
Any kind of hair.
So if we do not see anyone here, we'll still have it in our other
stores.
So
It's huge here in Sierra Leone, Nigeria, and of course it's trying to expand into other countries. All right, guys, thank you so much. We are heading out. We want to check out other places. Stay locked on the channel. Do not go anywhere. Guys, we are here.
Okay.
My brother, thank you, man. How far?
Good, brother. What's up?
I'm good. What's your name, sir?
Okay, my name is John.
Mr. John.
Yes.
Mr. John, make I leave. Make you this pineapple. Make I pay for him. As a Nigerian supporter, how much it be?
The pineapple na 2 I collect. That thing na 30 euro.
30 million.
Yeah, 30 euros. 20 euros on top of it.
So take.
My brother
So-
don't pay for me like this.
Yes, so now I be your brother, so we need to support ourselves.
So now,
So my brother, so what's your name again? Sorry,
my name is John.
Mr. John, and you are a Nigerian here in Sierra Leone. Am I correct?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What business do you do here in Sierra Leone?
Okay, I deal on auto spare parts.
Okay.
I sell car parts, vehicle spare parts. That's what I sell here.
Okay. Now I want you to tell me, how long have you been in Sierra Leone?
I came to this country as 2012.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 2012. So we don't taste more.
You don't take. Yeah. You were doing this business in Lagos, in Nigeria.
No, actually, I learned this business here. I come here. I serve my boss for here. So
You start
my
your
boss
own.
can't settle me. I can't start my own.
Oh, boy.
You know, as Nigerian now,
Bro, that's the dream. Oh, you are living the dream. Like
Sure, brother.
you served, and your boss is very honest. He paid you. Now you are doing your thing.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Did you ever experience business in Nigeria?
No. I left Nigeria after my school stuff. Immediately after school, I left Nigeria. I came to this place, as per boy level.
Boy, yeah.
So after that, my boss contacted me. I don't do business for Nigeria. I don't even touch anything business for Nigeria.
For Nigeria, so all your business experience is here.
And for here everything starts.
Okay, so tell me, I know so you don't hear about people that do business for Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
How would you say for you, how business be like for you?
Anyway, business dey normal. As you dey for Nigeria, and I say you dey for here. Sure, you understand? Because we sell most of the things we dey sell, we dey go buy from Nigeria, we come, we dey buy from Dubai, we come, we dey buy from many places. Say Nigeria as the giant of Africa, last now from there everybody feed from. Sure you get. But so far so good. I go say business not that bad.
Not bad.
Manage, we dey push am.
Okay. What would you say? You left Nigeria after school. You came here as a young Nigerian, trying to also find your way. What advice would you give to other young Nigerians out there in Nigeria that are afraid? They fear say, how life will be for me outside though?
Okay.
What advice would you give to them?
Okay, the advice I can give them is the boys self what I do, not before saying na my dream, so you understand. After school, everybody wants to go far in school, probably higher institutions and the rest of it all. But things happens to go the other way around, so you just got to change your mind and switch to whatever thing that will make you probably great in life, So my advice for them is, instead of being lazy, instead of being idle, instead of not doing anything at all, sitting at home, probably they say, just like they said an idle mind is a devil's workshop, right? So instead of them being idle, probably you can make it yourself. Fix yourself in any of the African countries. Go hustle, go try. So long as you are doing the right thing, you guys make it up. You get so fix yourself in any of the African countries. Try to hustle hard. Or no say you know easy anywhere. For somebody to just leave Nigeria, go anywhere. You guys put yourself together because everything are money. So you get. So even if you know if you get the opportunity to leave Nigeria, fix yourself in any of the African countries. If you still there for Nigeria, take the. Instead when you no go sit down for one place, go learn business, learn trade. You understand? Business is a very good thing to do. To be very honest. Business no dey die. They know they sack you for business. Your business is your business. You get. Once you bring up a small capital, start up a business. From there, you go small. You don't know what tomorrow has in stock for us. That's just it.
Thank you so much. So, your business, you are into spare parts, vehicle spare parts. If someone wants to reach out to you, do you want to share your WhatsApp so that they can reach out to you?
Of course. This is Godrich Street. This is the main way where we sell spare parts.
Godrich Street.
Okay.
Freetown. Okay.
My shop is at number 20 Godrich Street.
Okay.
All right. This is my shop.
Okay.
And I'll as well give you my WhatsApp handle so you can post it. So this is where we do business. This is where most Nigerians are. Not all. Because we still have other places where some Nigerians are like Upgon. That's where they sell the truck spare parts. The big cars. We were selling the small